What's up, guys? It's Benny. This story is proof that the ugliest thing you could possibly wear is jealousy, and it's going to be a very long 4 years for hideous, jealous, left-wing woman orcs who've tried to gaslight us over the last, 10 years into thinking that Lizzo is the peak of health or Dylan Mulvaney is beautiful. The resetting of reality is going to be exceptional, and this is your White House press secretary. She's a blonde supremacist, and she proudly says, "Make America blonde again." Carolyn Levitt has welcomed new voices into the White House briefing room. One of them is Natalie Winters. This is Natalie Winters. She's a White House reporter for Steve Bannon's War Room. Ladies and gentlemen, she's a longtime co-host of Steve Bannon on War Room, and she's bringing her own style to the White House, and she does her own social media videos. I encourage you to follow her. She's great. She talks about various topics of import. Here she is doing a live stand-up in front of the White House. Natalie Winters is a breath of fresh air to the White House Correspondents' Room. Here she is taking her seat inside of the room itself. Again, I encourage you to go follow Natalie. She's great. She's a great reporter. And she does wonderful work, and it's very important to have independent voices inside and outside of the White House, and we're proud of Natalie. However, hideous left-wing woman orcs can't really help themselves, can they? Natalie Winters was the subject of a hit piece this week that got a lot of publicity, and you can imagine why. Controversial White House correspondent slammed over inappropriate outfits. White House correspondent Natalie Winters is slammed on Instagram. She's criticized for outfits she chose to wear to the White House today. What did she wear exactly? This is what she wore? This was what she was slammed for? This is what they consider inappropriate at the White House now? They filmed a gay porno inside of the U.S. Senate. You know that, there were, during an alphabet event, there were a bunch of people that, stripped naked at the White House, right? You know they found little bags of crack all over the White House, right? You are aware of this. You know Hunter Biden lived at the White House. Have you ever checked out what Hunter Biden had on his laptop? And this is what's this offends you? This is the line. This is the line. Not the porn being filmed by Democrat staffers inside of Congress and the White House. Not that. Not anything on Hunter Biden's laptop. This was the line for you. A tennis skirt. And some sneakers. Got it. Okay. The 23-year-old is making headlines once again, this time for an outfit. Look at how horrible this outfit is. Oh, there you go. She's wearing a dress. This is not the first time that Winters has gotten comments about her outfits on social media. Let's go find some Anons and publish their comments about Natalie Winters. Here's Natalie Winters wearing, I don't know what girls wear these days in front of Trump Tower in Chicago in the summer. The correspondent has provided controversial figure as she has declared that she was transphobic even after posting inflammatory messages on X. Let me explain to you. During an event at the White House, there were multiple members of, let's just call it the transgender community, who stripped naked at the White House and jiggled their bodies. Any outrage from this journalist, Jane Hertz? Here's the journalist behind the piece. Got a master's degree in journalism to write up Anon hate comments over my sweater. What a gross and pathetic life that you have. Again, jealousy is the single ugliest thing that you can wear. Okay? Now, what Natalie Winters is wearing, but what's actually happening inside of this individual's soul. Okay? I don't know Jane Hertz. Daily Mail, I would highly suggest you don't go to war with me, says Natalie Winters. Natalie Winters getting a ton of support online. Even the betting markets are saying, will the Daily Mail fire the reporter who wrote about Natalie? Daily Mail did stealth edit the article, deleted the journalist's names from the piece. Isn't that interesting? So journos in glass houses shouldn't throw stones. So you should, how pathetic. The journalist clearly has some real problems. This is journalistic malpractice, by the way. So this individual goes out against Natalie Winters for wearing what actually is I mean, have you ever walked around like a college campus? What is like a very conservative outfit, quite frankly, and a very modest outfit in comparison to, I don't know, what you can see walking around any mall in America. And then they are able to delete themselves from this. So you don't even get to accept the heat from your own comments. You don't even stand by your own comments. You see how that works, right? The moment that their weapons are turned on them, they go, okay, I'm over this, says Natalie Winters. The only important thing, independent media is now in the press briefing room. Mainstream media is dead. Carry on. White House correspondent for Steve Bannon's outlet claps back over critics of inappropriate outfits. Again, ladies and gentlemen, Natalie Winters did nothing wrong. I'd like to see the author of the story try to wear an extra small. Antonio Brown jumping in. I'd like to see the author of the story try to wear an extra small. All right, well, there you go. There you go. So Natalie Winters, slamming Natalie Winters for looking like this is further proof that thin, attractive, conservatively dressed women are somehow the only group of people who are bullied for no reason with zero backlash. And it happens again and again and again. I won't be gaslit from personal aesthetics from people who celebrate obesity and grooming. Ladies and gentlemen, here again is the aforementioned Alphabet event where Joe Biden was quite literally sweatily lurking around these individuals who were excited to pretty much strip down naked. I mean, this was part of like a larger group of people who just took all their clothes off and danced in front of the White House. It's like in like the sickest conceivable degeneracy, or who could ever forget Cooper's day at the White House, this sick degenerate freak. People attacking Natalie Winters for her outfit when this effing clown was a breath of fresh air at the White House. Yeah, okay. Yeah, that's exactly right. No. We won't let them gaslight us. Natalie Winters did nothing wrong. Sincerely, they can't censor us anymore, so they're trying to discredit me by attacking my clothes, she says. Have fun covering my wardrobe for the next 4 years. I'll be in the briefing room hosting one of the most influential podcasts in history. Here's Natalie Winters' commentary to Steve Bannon over this. It reeks of jealousy. I'm over it. Let's focus on the news and get to work deporting a bunch of illegals. All right. Here we go.
Last but not least, another story. I think on the Daily Mail, putting a shot across your bow. Any comments or observations? They're already targeting our Natalie, ma'am.
I mean, it's truly getting absurd. I don't really want to make this my brand, but I've been here for like 3 days. I think Mediaite put out another story today. The New York Post put out another story. Now Kennedy of Fox wrote an entire op-ed for the Daily Mail saying that I dress like a hostess at Hooters while at the White House, which I don't think I'd get very far in the Hooters corporate pipeline with what I'm wearing right now. But all jokes aside, I mean, frankly, it's offensive, Steve. It's really annoying. At 23, I've broken more stories than most of these people. I'm old enough to remember when the Daily Mail was copying the stories that I broke from the Hunter Biden hard drive or about the origins of COVID, sometimes crediting me, but sometimes not. But if Kennedy really had such, as she says in the piece, maternal instinct and concern, then pick up the phone and call me and have a conversation. Don't try to roast me or be rude to me in the national press. It really reeks of jealousy, and it's just gross. And I guess it's women being women, but I'm over it. Let's focus on the news and let's deport a bunch of illegals.
Just FYI, Natalie, you are in good company. Vogue launches vile attack on Melania Trump after Anna Wintour slobbered over Jill Biden and Kamala Harris. That's exactly right. Right. So Melania gets attacked, and then these two troglodytical monsters, right, who are like solid, maybe a solid 2, right, and a solid 0. Get attacked by this person, right? Isn't it amazing? Isn't it incredible? There's a great Ronald Dahl quote that goes, if you are ugly on the inside, it eventually will show on the outside. There's no way to hide it. You will become ugly on the outside. And these people, they are showing that they are ugly on the outside. These are the individuals that are attacking Melania. Here you go. This is the person who attacks Melania. This person attacks Melania's looks. JD Vance, skeptical face. Melania Trump pals take aim at Conte Nast after Vogue dissed the lady as a freelance magician. Really? Really? Yet reserved all of their fire for Jill Biden, who looked like a Bed Bath & Beyond shower curtain for the last 4 years. Got it. Another example of this is them trying to make conservatives look bad by publishing this totally kick-ass and cool-looking photo of a party during the inauguration. Okay. The cruel kids table. No, it's actually just the cool kids table. The Roaring 20s are back. They really thought this made us look bad. They really thought like a bunch of like neat, attractive people partying and having a fun time made us look bad. And this is the individual who wrote the piece. There you go. Starting to notice a trend, right? It's almost like there's a phenotype, right, of hideous, jealous, left-wing, totally unhappy, totally soulless, orc-like, sociopathic almost writer who's obsessed with trying to tear down the powerful, attractive, happy people in life, just to make more miserable people to join them in their misery, and we refuse to do that. So we refuse. The Cruel Kids Table, the author, Brock, has some unresolved issues from middle school. That's exactly right. Keep fighting, Natalie Winters. We stand behind you. And you know what? Make America attractive again. All right? We can say it. Make America blonde again. Enough of the gaslighting. We won't be we will not be gaslit into thinking that Lizzo is the pinnacle of health and that Dylan Mulvaney is somehow stunning and brave. Those days are officially over. It's your boy Benny. Like, share, and subscribe. See ya.